Hey Bridget, how are you?
Hi Ben, I'm doing good. I'm just getting ready to practice figurative language. Do you want to review alliteration, personification, similes, and metaphors with me?
Okay, I'll start with an alliteration, like a tongue twister. Sally sells seashells at the seashore. You try one.
That is a good one. Let me try one. Ben the bunny broke his bike.
Yikes, that one hit close to home.
Oh, Ben, you're so funny. Let's now talk about personification. Personification is not tongue twisters like alliteration. Rather, when we give something that is not a human, human qualities. What's an example?
Well, let's look at the clouds for example. I could say, the clouds smiled in the sky. We know that clouds can't smile because they're not human, so that would be an example of personification, giving something that is not human a quality that a person has.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me try one. The rain jumped on the ground. That makes it sound like the rain can jump like a person can, but we know rain can't jump because it's not a person.
That was a good review. So let's talk about alliteration. That is when we repeat the same consonant sound at the beginning of two or more words, like a tongue twister. And personification is giving something that is not a human qualities that only people have.
Okay, I feel pretty good about alliteration, tongue twisters, and personification, giving qualities to animals or other things that are not human qualities. But now I want to review similes and metaphors. I think those are kind of tricky.
Well, similes are comparing two things using the words like or as in the comparison, and metaphors also compare two things, but they don't use like or as in the comparison. It's one of those things you just need to memorize. Similes use like or as between the comparisons, and metaphors do not use like or as within the comparison.
Oh, okay, let me try one. Her hair is soft like silk. I used like, so that would be a simile. The sky was a dark abyss. That would be a metaphor, because I didn't say like or as within the comparison.
Whoa, that was a heavy example for your metaphor. But yeah, you're correct. Metaphors, I think, are almost stronger comparisons than similes, because you're not saying something is like or as something else, it is this other thing. So metaphors are still just a comparison, but they just seem to have a little stronger of a 1-2 punch when you're using them in your writing, because it just seems that much stronger of a comparison. Okay, let me have a shot. He is as strong as a lion. That would be my simile using as, and she is the light of my life. That will be my metaphor. And you know what? I mean it about you.
Aw, shucks. You shouldn't have said that. It's making me blush. So let me just review. We have alliterations, which are tongue twisters. We have personification, which is giving something that is not human qualities. And then we have similes, which compare two things using like or as in the comparison. And metaphors also compare two things, but do not use like or as in the comparison. Thanks so much for reviewing with me, Ben.
Anytime I can help, Bridget. Anytime. Now let's go grab a bite to eat.